show you guys what they do. So on the left side right here, these are all range, which has to do with the axe throws and whatnot. So we're going to start with the first one. So aim and press R2 for a powerful attack that freezes smaller enemies for a short duration and inflict heavy damage to all enemies. So aim and then you press R2. Like that. Alright, hold R2 instead of just pressing R2 to charge up the Leviathan Axe to increase the frost damage that's on it. So like this, and then hold R2, and then go. It's for like a more powerful attack. Okay, this one I have to do this on a live enemy at the moment, which I can't. So basically, you throw the Leviathan Axe at the enemy's head, and then you call it back, so that you can do more frost damage. There's like a little flash, as you can see in the demonstration video. I did that one. Now aim and then press R1 to select 3 targets on a single enemy or across 3 separate enemies. So basically you can aim up to 3 people at this type of a skill. All you have to do is aim your weapon, and then it will lock onto the enemy and it will automatically attack it. This makes it more damage. This can target up to 5 people. As you see in the demonstration, it won't stop attacking them until their hits are gone. Alright, so this is when you can instantly call in the Leviathan Axe and do like a powerful spinning attack with it. I'm going to demonstrate it. So like, let's say if this is right there. See, I threw it. Now if you press R1, you aim and press R1. It's like a spinning attack. Yeah, I know. Something gotta. Okay. That's that one. Increase the number of targets to number 8. Now this does like a powerful slam with R2 instead of the R1 button. Let me show you. So say if you throw it or it's in your back, all you gotta do is run, aim, and press R2. You get frost damage at the same time. Alright, I'm done with these range ones. Now this is close combats. Now hold R2 for a brutal cleaving attack that deals massive damage to your opponent. This is what it does. Like a giant slam. It's different. So when you hold R2, a giant slam. If you just press it, it's like a sweeping motion. I'll show you the next one. Hold R1 for an axe attack that hits multiple enemies to lock them down. All you gotta do is hold R1. This is what it looks like when you hold R1. There. This is more like a combo finisher. 3 light attacks with a heavy attack at the end. So, not that. I'll show you that, what I did. So you press R1, 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 like that. I just slam. Which is a combo. Alright, go to the skill set. By sprinting, press the light attack button to perform a leaping attack. So you run like this. And it's different when you just press R1 on alone. See, it slides to the right or to the left, but when you run, it's like a sweeping motion. You go to this one, perform attacks in a quick succession without sustaining damage to power up the Leviathan Axe, and inflict frost damage to any enemies with every hit. So you just do this until the Leviathan Axe powers up to its full potential. So you can attack the enemy, and then while you evade, you press L1 to perform a quick axe attack to your enemies. This is what it looks like. And then you throw your axe forward to the enemy, like this. And it's different on every angle. So this is what it looks like when I back up. This is what it looks like when I'm going forward. So you can't do it left to right, but you can do it back and forward. Okay. Now this is when you sprint and you press R2 to perform a massive leaping attack, like this. Which was what I showed you guys before previously. Just to make it more damage for every hit you do on the enemy. While evading, use the evade, and then for a quick press R1 for a quick boomerang throw, which I have actually demonstrated. This is what it looks like when you use the heavy attack while you evade.
Atreus, here.
A little sweep. I don't think it does anything. Okay. Go to this next one. Alright, so you have to attack first. You stop the attack motion, and then you would change into a stance momentarily, and then you press R1 for a light sweeping attack, like this. Like that. Now you can do like a follow-up attack for the stance combo by pressing it twice now. And this is what it looks like. 1, 2. Now there's a third attack. And this is what it looks like when you hit 3 attacks combo. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 right there. And also it works with the heavy attack as well. This is what it looks like when you press R2 instead of R1 for a heavy attack. I already showed you guys that earlier, so it basically just throws the axe forward to the enemy with a heavy damage attack. And then this one is to do it again a second time, so you got 2 attacks instead of 1. This is what it looks like. 1, 2. And then those deal heavy damage to your enemies. Okay, and so that concludes all of the range attacks for the Leviathan axe. Now, this will do for the shield combos. Double tap L1 to break an enemy block, like this. Like that. Double tap it. Yep. So you hold L1, but if you want to do like a quick block or a quick unblock, you just double tap like this. Like, get out of here, son, you know? Okay, go to the skill set. Press R1 after the last second block to counter the enemy with the shield strike. So basically this is a parry move. You block at the same time when the enemy hits you to do a parry. Press R2 after the last second block to counter attack with the shield slam. That's a block and that's a parry and a counter attack. Blocking projectile attack at the last second absorbs the impact, and you can redirect the projectile back towards the attacker. So basically when somebody throws a projectile attack on you, you block it at the same time when it hits you to redirect that fire back at your enemy, so you don't get the damage. While bare fist, hold R1 to sweep enemies off their feet and inflict a moderate amount of stun. Alright, I'm gonna show you. Like this. This is the light attack. Actually, let me look at that. Okay, got it. So you hold R1 when you're barefisted, not when you're blocking. Hold R1 and do like a skipping motion to your enemies to knock them back. That's a light attack. Now if you hold R2 while barehanded like this, you do like a heavy attack. It's a little shield hit. Perform R2 after performing the Guardian's Justice to do like a stun slam with your shield to the enemy. This is what it looks like. Hold R2, press R again. It does a little, like a gong sound. And it does really high stun to your enemies and somewhat of damage. Now we're barehanded invading. Press R1 to do a quick attack. This is like a forward evading attack. So I have to evade first and then attack with my light attack. There's like a little stun attack as well. And now you can do it with a powerful attack. So he runs and he attacks the enemy like that. Attack with your shield one time, and then once you change into your stance with your shield, you press R1 to do. This is what it looks like. That, 2 slams. One. Now you can do it with a heavy attack, follow up with a light attack. So you wait for your chance, you stance, press R2, and press R1. Do like a combo. This is my ranged combat system. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you this because this takes a lot of my range attacks, so I can probably do this on another video. Okay, so now this is going to be the Blades of Chaos. Let me show you guys how to do the Blades of Chaos. While sprinting, press R1 to execute a powerful double slash attack that staggers the enemies. So if you didn't know, the Leviathan Axe does frost, cold damage. The Blades of Chaos does hot, like hot, fiery damage to the enemies, which is from God of War 1, 2, and 3, the Blades. So you run and you press R1. Go to this one, press R2 during your second to last light combo, add a heavy combo finisher. So basically attack with the light combos first, and then at the end do a heavy combo. Like this. 1, 2. Like that. Or 1, 2, 3. Like that. You see how light first, and then I do like a powerful slam at the end. So it's like 2 to 3 light attacks followed by a heavy attack. Now you hold R1 to do like a light sweeping attack around Kratos to get everyone around him by doing this. Like that, the little spin he does. Yeah. To get everybody around him. Now let's see another one. We did that one. While sprinting, press R2 to leap the enemy in the air to do a powerful slam. So this is what you do. You run and then you press R2. Now you're evading and press R1 to perform a light springing attack. A light one, not a heavy one. Like that. so it's reversed. So when you go forward, he goes left, and then he goes right. Well, actually, it looks like it's both, so both angles. That was different. So it does look like that there are two different attacks while you evade. So this was one going forward. This is what it looks like when it's going forward again. Like a little light sweeping attack. Now this is what it looks like when I go backwards. Which looks very similar, if you ask me. Now you attack, and then once you in stance mode, you press R1 again to perform a flurry of close range attacks. So this is what it looks like. Attack, change stance, press R1. And so basically he holds on to the blades without even making them excuse. So it's good for close combat only. But it's good, it does massive damage as well. It's increased it so you can do it longer, the duration. Now this is going to be a heavy attack when you change your stance. You do that a quick couple punches or so. That's what it looks like, right? Jabs with the blades. So it's called Chaotic Flurry. Switch stances by pausing momentarily after a Blade of Chaos attack. Once in a new stance, press R2 to perform an explosive triple stab dash attack. So it's like a dash. This increase the duration of the burn when you press R2 while you change your stance. Now this is the elemental combat. While aiming, press R1 to impale an enemy and pull them towards you, like this. Especially it yanks your chain forward, and then you yank it back, like this. To bring enemies close back to you. While sprinting, press R1 to perform... Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm to put an enemy with the Spear of Chaos. So basically you go to the enemy, and then you hold R1 instead of pressing it. This is what it looks like. That's like an explosion attack. Instead of pulling the enemy towards you, it does like an explosive attack on them. So this increases the burn, the size, the damage, and the radius. Perform attacks in quick succession without the same damage to power up the Blades of Chaos. So basically you keep attacking the enemy fast to power up the blades to make it more fire burn like this. Like that. So this is what it looks like when you do a 4 heavy attack combo. No, about a 3 light attack combo with a heavy attack at the end. So this is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3. Just like a lava fiery radius. Now this is what it looks like when you do it 4 times with a heavy attack at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which looks the same, so that's 2. Quick successions makes it burn hotter, making more damage to the enemies. This is immolation. Perform an attack in quick succession, what I just showed you, and then increase the amount of time you can do it. Now you aim and press R2 to perform a powerful sweeping attack. So you aim and you press R2, like instead of R1, which does this, you press R2, which does like a sweeping motion, like this, like that. See? And you can do it only once at a time, one sweeping motion at a time. Now you can aim and charge up the attack, and this will also you charge it up so that you can deal more burn damage to the enemy. This is what it looks like. Hold R2 instead of pressing it, and that does burn damage to the enemy. This one right here permanently increases the runic by 10 so that you can do these powerful attacks. Like, so let's say if you do like a runic attack, this is what it looks like. That's a runic attack. Okay, so the first one I did was a heavy runic attack. The light one I did was a light runic attack. This is the same thing for the frost. This is going to be a heavy light attack, runic attack. You aim your shield, and then you press R2. Now that also attacks all the name-brought enemies near you at the same time, and sometimes they can die in one session. This is going to be a light runic attack. Now I have a talisman equipped, which automatically refresh your runics like this, which look like to the left, and you got like a new labor thing as well. So activate talisman's ability. So I got to activate it like a couple times. Let me go to the skill set. So it looks like that we have looked through all of these abilities, the skill sets abilities, for the melee attacks, for the shield attacks, and for the Leviathan axe attacks, which is also the Blades of Chaos as well. And so once you beat the game a couple times, you will be able to find a like a socket, and let me show you by this. Okay, now the socket. So basically, the handle, the axe pommel, that's what it's called. So if you equip this Retribution, which is what you get after you kill the Queen of the Valkyries at the end of the game, like twice, you will be able to get this Retribution axe pommel, which increase the power of the light Leviathan axe throw. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I unequip it. So let's see, like this. Let me back up. So when I throw it, it does like an arc. It doesn't fully go all the way down, all the way up, like this. You see how it goes down when I shoot it? Let me show you again. So when I press R1 for a light throw, this is what it looks like. It arcs down. You see how it goes down after you do a light attack? So this is what it looks like when you equip the axe pommel called Retribution. So this is what you do. You press R1 to axe throw it with the light attack, and recall it, like recall the axe back to your hand very powerfully, more accurate. This is what it looks like. More accurate. Okay, so you equip it first so that it will work. You do like a light throw. This is what it looks like when you equip the Retribution. You see how it goes up. So let's see here. You equip something else like a Valkyrie might. More stronger for Valkyrie attacks. Or with main attacks. So you go aim for this little thing right here. Little pot. See? You won't be able to get it. So this is what it do. Again, equip Retribution. Call it back. Then you just aim. You'll be able to get it now. And that is it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
What's going on here? Gaming.